I think it's absolutely possible because the protesters have shown that they are not going to stop with their demands. They want President Gotabaya Rajapaksa to step down and for him and his family to leave the country. Now, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has shown no inclination of stepping down or acceding to their demands. And as you rightly mentioned, the Rajapaksas have encouraged their supporters to attack the peaceful protesters on multiple occasions. They've already brought out the police to tear gas protesters. And to be quite frank, if this continues, martial law is a possibility. We're already seeing them subvert parliament by imposing a curfew, which is illegal without the permission of parliament.
If it does come to the military stepping in, do you think they will do so, or do you think the military is split as well?
As far as we can see, the military is supporting President Rajapaksa. I mean, he was defense secretary at the end of the Civil War. During his time as president, he has appointed military members, both current and retired military officials, to a number of prominent positions within his government. So there's very much an intertwined relationship between him and the military, and there hasn't been any evidence yet to support the idea that there's a split that the military will abandon President Rajapaksa.
Akhil, so the Prime Minister has resigned. There is now a conversation about a new cabinet, yet another one. This is shuffling the deck chairs on the proverbial Titanic, isn't it? Sri Lankans are at risk of starvation. The health service is on the verge of collapse. People are dying in queues for cooking gas. Is Sri Lanka on the verge of becoming a failed state?
I think so. The longer the political crisis remains, the closer Sri Lanka gets to becoming a failed state. Without a government in place, there is no one to negotiate with international creditors about debt restructuring. There's no one to be able to talk to the IMF about emergency loan, talking to India, talking to Bangladesh, talking to China. Who is going to represent the government and have the legitimacy to do so? So the longer this political crisis continues, the closer Sri Lanka gets to being what could be similar to a Lebanon-type situation where you don't have the basic necessities and can be considered a failed state.